Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Emily. In this video I will be creating one card and one tag that will sort of coordinate together, and I will be focusing on this beautiful die set card garden flower die, and I just cut a bunch of these out and I had them in this beautiful pile on my desk, and then I went in with some blending brushes and some pint size like pouncers. Also I did a combination of those, and then I used some liquid glue and attached my berries here, and yeah, I just went around and created these clusters. And then when I had inked them up and created some interest that way, I sort of paired them together, and there was like you have some inspiration on the packaging, but yeah, I sort of created my own version of that. So you can see you can really play around with sets like this and create your own like touch on it. You can mix and match colors, you can mix and match sizes of like the center part, you can give them more dimension by like using tools that will like curl up the edges of your flowers. You can do a bunch of things with dies like this. So I encourage you to use your imagination and just go wild with this amazing die set. I arranged a floral cluster on a card front, and then I used some press and seal and just picked like the entire cluster up, and then I went around making sure that I attached all of them with some foam, and some will just be glued down, some will be with foam, but I will go around and putting foam to the center part because I know that those pieces probably will be raised up at least with one layer of foam tape. So that is what I'm doing now, and this took a while. I will admit, this is something that I enjoy doing. You don't have to do this, but I personally really love it. Then I took slightly smaller cream colored like card panel here, and yeah, you can see I just forgot some pieces here that I wanted to be raised up, and then I will have my piece here. I will carefully put this down roughly where I want it and then press it down, and then I can go around and making those final arrangements on my card. You can see some of the leaves need some more like foam behind them, some needs to come like a little bit further out, and yeah, this is a fun part. You can really play around with it. And for the sentiments, I will cut a couple, or actually heat emboss some of the sentiment. For my card I will have a missing you. You can see how nicely that stamp and die works together, and I just white embossed it on top of black cardstock so it will stand out against our busy floral. And then we will work on our tag. You can see this is real time, so you can see how slowly I'm going, and this is why I like to use liquid glue in case I don't put it down perfectly straight. That is actually something I struggle a lot with, putting things straight on my card. So now I will be creating the tag, and you can see how fun this zip gift tag die is. You have a lot of elements that you can put into these sort of spots. You can cut out sentiments, you can cut out this star, you can also cut out, I believe it was a Christmas tree or something like that, and there was another option, I guess another one as well. It's really fun because you can see, this is real time by the way, that you can shift this out and change this out, and you will have a really cute gift tag that is personalized and fun. And this is also cream colored cardstock. You can see how beautiful that star turned out. I cut out, I believe it says thank you or congrats, something like that, but I decided to cover it up with my floral arrangement here because I didn't like how it looked on my tag and I didn't have room for my flowers, so I decided for you. And also I put it upside down. I just wanted to mention that. Yeah. So stuff like that happens. You probably should look a little bit more closely before you run it through your machine, right? But hey, you can always cover it up, right? And by the way, the butterflies that I'm using is from the Ribbon Rosette Add-on Mom die set. And these are so cute. I used a bunch of them. And I believe it was Felicia, my daughter, who cut them all out and layered them up for me. So that was so nice of her. She had a bunch on her project as well. I don't think I have a picture of her project for this video, but I could be back in the next video, because she has been in my craft room. Let me tell you, like every time I get a new packaging from Trinity, she's here helping me open it up, and yeah, she really enjoys it. It's so sweet. So you can see here how I'm tucking all of my things around like my panel here, and trying to figure out which will go on my tag and which will not. And this is also a really good way to like stretch your crafting time, because creating this tag, it's not hard when you have all of the supplies out, and this will be really perfect for a small gift. And yeah, it just ties everything together, and you don't have to, like, the next time you need a tag, you have it already done, and it will match your card as well. So I just been loving making small tags like this to have in my stash. So to give it some more interest and to hide my mistake, of course, I cut a second tag that was just plain, and I slightly offset it so you can see it behind it, and I did it with some dimension. Then I cut some ribbon, and I will also cut some twine here in a second, and I will tie all of this together. So we have a beautiful tag topper here, and I believe it was double-sided gold thread that I used, and yeah, just turned out cute, you guys. I think this was a nice project to create, and it didn't take too long, and I have a bunch of stuff left that I can use for another one. So yeah, this was a good crafting session, and I hope you were inspired to create something after watching this. That was the goal. And by the way, I found these holographic stars in my stash. I know the first time I got this, I was obsessed with these. I used them on all of my projects because they went with all of the colors, of course. And they are the perfect embellishment. And I had sort of forgot about them. And when I looked through my stash from Trinity, I found them and I was so excited. I wanted to use them for all of my projects again because they are just the perfect embellishment. So go check out what you have in your stash. And if you haven't these holographic stars, I highly recommend them. Yeah, so that was it. This is a closer look at our finished projects for today. I will have links down below for all of the products that I used in this video. And until next time, have a wonderful time. Bye!